Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to a Sappho Academic. So, in this video, I want to cover some loose ends that I forgot to mention in the first video about the whole Afrika Bambaataa situation. I think this is going to be my last video, apart from updates. So, I just want to make sure that I get the message out nice and concise so it's clear what exactly I'm saying, because this is a very long and it seems to be ongoing. I don't want to say soap opera, but the drama is really comparing itself to that level. But first, before I begin, I want to give Leila Wells her flowers. She deserves her flowers because when males were bickering online, trolling, when these males were muddying the damn waters, Leila, she did her job that the men in the community was supposed to do and failed to do. Whatever started at the beginning with the press conference, everything broke down from there. So without Leila and the documentary, we wouldn't be at this stage now anyways, because it was all about holding Afrika Bambaataa accountable. That was the mission. So I forgot to mention my last video that Leila Wells, she was attacked by Hassan Campbell and Ronald Savage after the documentary came out. So basically, all the trolling that came their way, it went towards her. People said all types of crazy shit about the documentary, this and that and that and this. So I just want to make sure she has her flowers for this important piece of work, historic work that she did. All the work that she did being attacked, the keyboard trolls on the internet, the Zulus in the real life. This documentary, Trapped in a Culture, has been cemented in hip hop history. She had the foresight to do this documentary and get the mission back on track when it was losing focus, when everybody made it lose focus. So she is the MVP. A lot of black outlets covered the story, but it was Leila Wells that basically pushed us further into the point. Now I'm going to go on to Mr. Ronald Savage, this gentleman right here. I want to start off by saying I do feel sorry for this brother and what happened to him. He was used and abused, busted and disgusted. That was Ronald's life. Understand that he's a victim. He was the first to come out, but it seems like he's just being manipulated. I mean, that's all that's really happened throughout his life is he's just been manipulated. And it seems like now him forgiving Bambaataa, he's just going back to a place where he feels comfortable. If you really put yourself in his shoes, if you really put yourself in his shoes, right? You know, the internet really chewed him up for coming out. So he was doing the righteous thing and he was shown evil for doing the righteous thing. So I'm not surprised that it seems like he switched sides. Now on the other side, if you really think about it, he went back to, I guess, the only person, somebody like a father figure in his life. I mean, that's how deep this is, really. I mean, I do have to give Ronald his grace. He set the motion to address this issue and correct the wrong. to help us all correct the wrong as a community. No matter how ugly it's turning out now, I have to give him grace. He said he has mental issues. But what he's doing right now, forgiving Bambaataa, he is completely coming against the movement now because he doesn't realize, or maybe he's pretending not to realize, that the movement is bigger than him. This is betrayal, what he's doing. Basically, going back on what he's saying how there wasn't any underage victims. Everybody was of age, everybody was consenting. These were all the same things they were saying about him. And now he's saying about the other victims. He's going after John Doe. He's saying, basically, he's trying to make John Doe uncredible the way the internet made him and Hassan uncredible. Can you imagine that? I just got one question for you, Ronald. Why? Why the fuck are you doing this, Ronald? Why the fuck is he doing this? Going back, basically destroying all the work that's been done. And the fact it's not even like he can get some type of effect out of this because the documentary's done, the case is in motion, whatever his grievances are about the documentary, it's been over. It's been over. Now he wants to attack Leila Wells, attack Hassan Campbell. It's crazy. It's crazy. I just wish, hoping that this chapter could end. Because me, I consider myself a child protection advocate. You need to protect the children, protect the babies from these sort of things from happening. But Ronald is betraying the movement. Just have to call it what it is. Ronald is betraying the movement. First, it was against Bambaataa. Ronald was against Bambaataa, but now Ronald is coming against the children. So by proxy, by putting himself beside Bambaataa, a known abuser, he is betraying the movement that he started. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Man, betrayal at the highest level. And I have to think, why this betrayal?
I'm your older brother, Mike, and I was stepped over.
That's the way Pop wanted
It
it.
ain't the way I wanted it. I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
Is that what it is? You want respect? It's like, are you jealous? Do you keep coming at Hassan because you're jealous that he was able to get shine and you didn't? I don't know. It's crazy. It's really just crazy, to be honest, because we're at this level now, and all this is being done for no reason. So yeah, I have to say, but Ronald is coming off as the Fredo now of this whole entire situation. He's just become a liability. And he's been moving funny style. And that's the thing. We think, well, me personally, I can't speak for everybody, but me personally think I give him a lot of grace. But we seen him moving funny style for some time. Because when he got the act passed, I think that was part of it. The whole plan, going back on the entire thing. It started with the act. The act was just a way. The act was just a way to get everybody to shut up and then not do anything against Bambaataa. But the sad thing is, The sad thing is they didn't anticipate anybody else coming forward. I mean, this is what I think. This is what I think. This is my deep dive theory. I guess I have to say. But the act, he just played the act role to calm down the waters and say he did something while not doing what needed to be done. And I understand if they truly, genuinely had feelings coming out and reliving that trauma in court, but this was the first red flag. This was it right here. This was it, Fredo. This was it, Fredo. Fredo.
There's a plane waiting for us to take us to Miami in an hour. All right. Don't make a big thing about it.
Pause.
I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart.
We know it was you, Fredo. Fredo, we know it was you. You were behind this shit the whole time. I mean, really, to get serious, he's digging himself deeper and deeper. They did not anticipate John Doe to come out with the story. So now Ronald is digging himself deeper into this entire situation. Now he has to completely reverse everything that he's ever said and forgive Bambaataa. Like he doesn't look crazy. So I also want to address the entire internet that put this man through hell while he was on the righteous side. And now none of the trolls or anybody is to be found and give him hell for switching sides. So thank you for pushing this man to a point where I don't even think he really understands. But look at this. Look at this. So, I mean, what Ronald needs to do is go away. He needs to be shamed like a bad child. He's completely out of pocket. I think Layla Wells needs to end his YouTube career. Just get him off the internet. Is it's just he's just way out of pocket. The sympathy has run out now. He switched sides. He's against the babies. I mean, what more can I say? Against the children, homeboy. Please. So I really hope this is the final act. I really do. That's all I have to say. Again, flowers to Layla Wells. Please go subscribe to her channel. Please go subscribe and support her work because she did this to get the message out there, to get the stories out there. So go support her. We all need to rally behind her because she really shouldn't be doing this job, but because nobody stepped up to the plate, she stepped up to the plate. So go subscribe, please support, boost her algorithm, because she's going in. She's going in on Ronald. And I have to say, he's basically calling for this himself. If you look at what he said and what she said so far, Ronald is just doing this all sloppy, and it just shows that he's still being controlled, or he switched sides back only to be controlled. So she got to do what she got to do. Got to rally behind her in this battle of child protection advocacy. This is what the men should have done. We got to support her as she goes in on Mr. Ronald Savage. She has to do what she has to do because he's been spreading lies. She basically has to dismantle him. We gotta, she's got to do what she's got to do. The ether, the shit that make your soul burn slow. So that's it for this video. Until I have an update, that's it for this topic. Thank you for listening. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Peace out.